Hey, Ilya has been super surprised about Talow's capture for like a couple days now. She had to take a couple days and think about it. Anyway, konnichiwa, Dick Punchers, Dick Punchettes. We are children driving robots, and this is more B.O.R.G.
B.O.R.G.
Boring old recent games.
Yep.
Did we ever actually explain what that meant?
I think on like the first episode.
Yeah, we didn't just steal something from Star Trek. I mean, although we kind of did. We
stole it as an acronym. Because B.O.R.G. is just B.O.R.G. I don't think it's an acronym in Star Trek, is it?
It's not, no.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, but, aside from the fact that we have Kyle assimilated in the title cards.
Well, that's just because Kyle doesn't know what he wants to be.
He's like, I didn't know who I wanted to be, so I became a collective.
Yes.
Probably not.
The collective are like sheeple.
Well, the B.O.R.G. are like...
Oh, God. The B.O.R.G. are Bernie Sanders fans.
I was going to say, the B.O.R.G. are like the ultimate metaphor for like communism and socialism, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the shit.
Pig riders. I actually like riding around the pigs because it's fun to see like Link flop around.
Yeah.
Also, Ilya,
how is Link not dead right now?
Ilya should be dead.
She got shot with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
She sure looks dead.
Also, it'd make this game a lot quicker if, like, right now it cuts to Ganon wins, game over.
Game over, Return of Ganon.
Yeah.
You just want it to make a Zelda 2 reference.
It does sound like he's playing with his asshole.
Me open portal. Zant be happy. Well, no, they wouldn't be like Return of Ganon, because that's supposed to be the big twist, remember?
Yeah.
That Ganon was behind it the entire time, and it was... Zant was a puppet. It's like, surprise, but only if you're 4.
Ganon's behind everything every time.
Pretty much. I mean, he even is Demise. Well, an incarnation of Demise. Technically, Demise is behind everything.
Yeah. I do like how the elders in this game were just a bunch of shitty assholes. Like,
just like in real life.
Like they make like the worst decisions, and that's
man, they totally ripped off Artorias of the Abyss there.
Yeah. Like, honestly...
See, that's a joke because this came out, 4 years before Dark Souls?
This? I don't know.
Yeah.
Dark Souls came out in the early 2000s. When did this come out?
The early 2000s?
Dark Souls came out in like 2007.
This came out in 2006.
Was it?
Yeah. I remember because it was either my senior year of high school or the summer after it. Hey, my computer died, but that's okay because we didn't really lose all that much.
No, like maybe 10 seconds.
Splurped.
Splurped.
Yes.
So yeah. Here we go again.
On our own?
Yes.
Going down the only road we've ever known?
The design on his forehead.
Do we know what it means? To walk along the lonely street?
On his forehead.
Do we know what it means? To walk along the lonely street of dreams?
You're still on this. I have moved on, and you will not... I really like the design.
Well, I mean, I'm trapped in a cell. What better do I have to do than quote 80s songs? You were genuinely asking if... You generally thought I was asking if we knew what the symbol on his forehead meant for half a second, weren't you?
I mean, look at it. It's like really cool looking.
Little does Link know she's secretly super hot.
Also, she had, like, several times has the worst shit-eating grin in the whole fucking game.
Uh-huh. I love her voice so much.
Oh, yeah.
She's an example of voice acting in Zelda might work.
Yeah.
As long as it's like gibberish.
Like Sims talk.
Hylian.
Yeah. I do like how basically like Nintendo is just, or like Miyamoto is like, alright, Navi take 2, but good.
Dude, I love Navi.
Navi's a bitch. Also, that shot back there, the way that Link's head was framed with his body was goofy. I don't know if you caught that or not.
I did. I caught it on the computer screen.
Like, I don't know if that's an HD thing or what, but it didn't look good.
It looked fine. Kamehameha!
I also like how, like, the Twilight people, it's just a bunch of squigglies. Like, for the most part, it's just like, they do squiggly things. That's what they do.
Squiggly things.
Also, look at that ass.
I've never understood, like, the hands behind the head while standing. Is that, like, a Japanese thing?
Yeah, it's supposed to signify cute. Like, it's something cute you do. Mostly because Japanese people are obsessed with boobs. And it makes the boobs, like, portrayed.
Well, I've seen dudes do it all the time. Like in anime.
Well, okay, so when girls do it, it's a sign of cuteness. When guys do it in anime, it's a sign of, like, I fucked up, or, like, you know, all G Willikers. Like, typically when a guy does it in an anime, it's because they're just like, well, I didn't know that, or something like that. But when a girl does it, it's because they're trying to be cute.
Japan is weird.
Well, of course. They like their tiny boobs. Except for some.
Except for Dark Souls.
Well, okay, so the average Japanese person likes their tiny boobs. Video game designers like their giant boobs. And then, I in my personal opinion, like, a lot of
ZL.
A lot of, like, Japanese video game designers love to find the biggest, most bullshit excuses why their female characters need to be scantily clad. Like Kojima of Quiet. Well, she breathes through her skin, so she can't wear clothes. Or, she wears little clothes because it's a power of hers to distract her enemy. Or, Bayonetta. She loses her clothes because her clothes is her hair, and she uses her hair to attack. It's like, just admit it. You like your ladies looking sexy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sexy is empowering. Just go with it.
Scaredy soldier.
Then again, and not to get, like, political in video games here, I'm not a big fan of just sexy for the sake of sexy. Like, if you're going to make a very, like, scantily clad woman, I want her to have a personality behind her that makes her a badass.
Well, see, that makes me have to ask you then, what did you think of Psylocke? Did you think that was sexy for the sake of sexy? Like, hey, we're gonna make her scantily clad because Olivia Munn is super hot? Or?
Well, no, because, I mean, for the most part, they got the costume right from her comic counterpart. From what I understand. Now, I haven't read a lot of material Psylocke in it. But, I mean, for the most part, they got the comic costume right, from what I've read. I mean, I know X-Men has, especially X-Men Apocalypse, has this huge stake where everyone's all pissed off about Apocalypse choking Mystique and bullshit like that.
You can tell they obviously didn't see the movie because, you know...
Well,
what does Mystique do to Apocalypse right before he starts choking her?
Stabs him in the fucking neck.
Slits his fucking throat.
Well, I guess the biggest thing, the reason why people got all pissed off about it is because, I don't know if it was here in America, but overseas, that shot was used as a billboard.
No, it was used as a billboard here. It was
it?
Rose McGowan who got all pissed off about it.
Oh.
You know that irrelevant bitch who used to be on Charmed?
Oh, yeah.
And like every late 90s, early 2000s movie ever. And now is completely irrelevant and is obviously just trying to be relevant again.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, it's stupid. Like, they're superheroes. They're gonna fight.
Well, that's what I said. And again, she was such a badass character. Like, okay, so you're making a sexy character as long as she can hold her own and she's a badass and not like a damsel in distress and stuff like that, then that's fine. Like, obviously, she's sexy, she flaunts it, she's powerful.
Like, do you know how many people Mystique has killed?
Oh, I mean, several. I mean, that's her character. I mean, for the most part, that's what a lot of people are all like, well, she's for Magneto one moment, and then she's with Xavier another. Like, Mystique is, like, the most...
You mean she's a complicated female character? What the fuck would we want that for?
Well, I mean,
right?
even Mystique...
It's almost like women are people or something crazy like that. We can't have that.
Well, I mean, even Mystique in the comics, she was kind of more chaotic, like, neutral than anything else. Like, she was more just a mercenary than she was, like, on anyone's side.
Yeah. Where the fuck is the thing?
Oh, this place gets confusing sometimes.
Yeah. There we go.
That's the thing. I don't know. Sometimes I think the PC world and the social justice warrior, sometimes I think they just want their 15 minutes of fame. So they find the weirdest, most obscure bullshit to complain about.
And you know what the worst part is? It makes those among them who actually do have legitimate complaints look like shit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's the worst thing about it.
You know your movement has been, like, completely obliterated when, like, first wave feminist goes to third wave feminist and says, yeah, you're not feminist, stop portraying that you are.
Well, to be fair, most feminists nowadays aren't feminists.
No.
Like, they want women to be, like, coddled and protected, and some of them are calling for, like, looser academic standards so women can succeed or whatever the fuck. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't think women need special help. I think they can thrive in competitive fields like, you know, physics or biology or whatever. I think they can do it on their own, like, despite of any disadvantages they might have. But I guess that's unfeminist or something.
Well, the other thing is the whole, like, physical barrier with some women and stuff like that. And, okay, so there are some fields where that is a big problem.
The military, for instance.
But at the same time, actually, I think that sometimes women actually make better combatants than men, because it's been proven that women deal with PTSD, specifically in cases of violence, better than men. Like, a lot of them can go through a lot more, like, trauma before they go fucking batshit crazy.
Well, yeah, they squeeze babies out of them. like their entire reproductive system exists solely for a traumatic event.
Yeah. Like, men might be physically stronger, but I'll admit it as a guy, sometimes women are mentally stronger than guys. I'm not talking about smarter, I'm talking about, like, you go through some shitty things, a girl will be able to cope with it better than a guy.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, I'm terrible at dealing with shitty things. I'm, like, the worst. I am the most screwed up person in the world. The term well-adjusted does not apply to me at all.
No, it does not. Then again, you've gotten better as of recent. I think not working at the bar has helped, especially on Wednesday nights. So I'll tell you what, your replacement has been hating himself lately.
Oh, I know.
Keeping names out of it, obviously.
Yeah. It's Hyrule Castle. Jesus Christ. It's Hyrule Castle. Spoiler alert.
I wonder if... See, I wonder why they made the decision to basically try to hide the fact that we're here in games. Because obviously we've had so many other entries in this game, in the series.
Well, you know what it was? At the point this game came out, Hyrule Castle hadn't been portrayed in a console game in 8 years.
Fair enough.
Because it was portrayed in Ocarina of Time, but then it wasn't in Majora's Mask. Because Majora's Mask takes place in Termina. It wasn't in Wind Waker. I mean, it kind of was, but it was destroyed and at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
Yeah. Well, I think the other thing is that obviously, like, this game was made, I wouldn't say specifically for Western audiences, but they had hoped that sales would increase in Western audiences. So maybe the reason why they kind of played dumb with a lot of these things, like, oh, where are you? And, oh, look, who's this character? Is kind of like trying to say maybe some of these people are playing this series for the first time because this game is supposed to be portrayed towards Western audiences more than Eastern.
Yeah.
But that would be like a marketing thing you'd probably have to ask Nintendo.
I'm always super careful there because I have jumped off the edge fighting those things.
So many times.
And I think wind blows here, and no.
That's next time you come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because next time you come back, you don't have Midna. She's all, like, hurt.
Spoiler alert, dude.
Oh, come on.
I run past these things.
Unless it's, like, to find, like, secret hidden things. Most of the people who watch these games have already played through the games themselves. They're looking for the commentary. They're looking to see if they show you things that you may not have known.
Well, then, if they're playing for our commentary, they're probably disappointed. But it's time for the end of the episode. The end of the episode, we're going to... Well, next episode, we're going to meet somebody. I wonder who that mysterious cloaked figure in there could be.
It's Epona. It's Epona, isn't it?
It's Epona. It's definitely... It's Ganondorf. All right. Sayonara.